right, gentlemen, let's have a good broadcast.
Let's do it.
LaGrange Granger football is on the air. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Mallory Insurance, Calumet Bank, Holmes Pharmacy, Wellstar West Georgia Health System, Rob and Joel Upchurch, RE/MAX agent, Emory Southern Orthopedic, and Kia of LaGrange. So let's go to the field and enjoy some LaGrange Granger football on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Through much of the 1990s, the Grangers played East Coweta in region. The Indians' head coach was a former LaGrange head coach, Danny Cronick. Tonight, the Grangers host East Coweta once again. And once again, the Indians' head coach is a former Granger. Hello from Callaway Stadium. This is LaGrange High Granger football. Along with Coach Cal Hires and Tommy Whitworth, I'm Michael Buchanan. Our producer is Jacob Bowles, and our board operator is Taylor Sears. Steve Pardue coaches here at Callaway Stadium for the first time since 2010. But this time, instead of wearing the Granger blue, he wears purple and gold. Pardue comes into this game with an 18-6 record at East Coweta, and they now play in the GHSA's highest classification, 7A. And the Grangers look to bounce back from a loss at Griffin and knock off the Goliath from Sharpsburg. Coming up next, we'll have the pregame comments from Tommy and Cal setting the stage for tonight's game. We'll also have the game and field conditions, followed by the coin toss and the opening kickoff. But first, we're going to step aside for this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hi friends, Just Like to Hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our star savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium as the Grangers are getting set to take on the East Coweta Indians. Joining us up here in the booth, Cal Hires, and on the sideline is Tommy Whitworth. And Cal, Grangers lost 51-0 last week to Griffin. Biggest shutout loss ever in LaGrange history. Biggest loss since 1983, where LaGrange lost 59-6 to Tift County. Difference is that was a state championship game that the Grangers lost that game in. kind of, now the team has to bounce back, both the coaches and the players. Strap it on and just get ready for another game. I imagine the practices have been a little more stringent, and they got to get ready for tonight.
That's right, Michael. In order to focus on your next game, you got to forget what happened in the past, and it's all a matter of focus. You focus on what you got to do this week. What happened last week, you got to put it in the back of your mind and learn from it, and focus on your job, and just do the best that you can.
Tommy, you saw the little bit of the warming up with East Coweta out there on the field. A big team, as we can expect, a 7A team. LaGrange hadn't played them since 1999, so it's obviously a whole different ball game. But it's going to be an interesting David and Goliath type battle, I would assume.
They're big, they're strong, they're fast, they look good. It's going to be hard reading their numbers tonight because of the, they've got those purple breeches and those really light yellow numbers on the jersey. It's going to be hard for y'all to pick up their numbers, so I'll try to help you out as much as I can on
Appreciate that.
Last week was the perfect storm game, as what I would call for Griffin. We knew going in that they were going to have some very fast, skilled position players on offense. They got 2 or 3 D1 players that really took advantage of us last week. But what we didn't expect was their defense to rebound and stuff us the way they did.
Mm-hmm.
We probably came in there a little overconfident from the week before because we had such a good game against Villa Rica, a much lesser opponent compared to Griffin. Griffin made the adjustments and the adaptations, and they just took us to the woodshed, basically.
One number we're going to have to really watch out for there with East Coweta is number 33. His name is Jeremiah Gemmel, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's a top 100 Georgia prospect. Gemmel, according to the Georgia High School Football Daily and according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, he's East Coweta's best player. Pass rushing is his specialty. He has 5 sacks so far this season, 20 tackles for losses, 19 quarterback hurries. All these are last season. My apologies. Last season's numbers. Already committed to be Luke Elder's teammate at North Carolina. This kid's going to be a kid to watch out for.
Yes, we're going to have to get pads on him. It's probably going to take maybe 2 people to put pads on him to even just slow him down. With a player like this, he's a very good weapon to have on your team. Mm-hmm. But when you're playing against him, you're just going to have to find some way of getting into his legs and just slowing him down, because you're not going to stop him. If we can play our responsibility, and whoever's got the job of blocking him is just going to have to get it done.
On our offensive side of the ball, Tommy, understand that number 85, Willis Kemp, has left the team. I don't know the situation there. Probably none of anybody's business, including mine. But that's going to be, and I was really looking forward to seeing how he would develop. He's a heck of a baseball player. Love to watch him play baseball. I wish the kid well. I wish him a whole lot well. I hope I get to see him play really well with baseball this year. But unfortunately, that's one less receiver that the Grangers are going to have this week.
Yes, and we still got a couple of other ones that aren't going to, of course, LaPerion Perry is not going to play. Bo Russell said he wouldn't be back till after week after next. James Clark. So we still got some people on the sideline, but these, we got to have a big game out of Jamari Thrash, and going to have some other ones going to have to step up and make this thing happen.
And that's where the younger kids come into play, Cal, and you've seen this a lot. Yes, this is a big East Coweta team. Yes, they're expected to win, but this is where the younger kids can also get some good game time and really step up and show their stuff.
That's right. If you're going to make an impression, right now is the time to be able to do it, because No one's going to give you anything. You've got to step up and you've got to earn it, and just get your job done.
All right, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about a pregame ceremony that's going to happen in just a little bit. An honoring, so to speak, not just of the teams, but also a pretty well-known coach. We'll talk about that coming up after this 2-minute break. LaGrange versus East Coweta coming up. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Still about 17 minutes away from kickoff here at Callaway Stadium. Plenty of time to come on out and fill up the stands and help join in this celebration. I understand as part of the celebration of 100 years of sports at LaGrange High, different eras of the football program are going to be recognized at home games throughout the year. And for tonight, before tonight's game, the team of the 2000s will be recognized from the year 2000 through 2009. And during that time, the Grangers enjoyed 3 state titles in 4 years. That was 2001, 2003, and 2004. My first year broadcasting was 2003, and oh yeah, those first 2 years were absolutely fun. They had 5 semifinal appearances, an overall record of 114 wins against 17 losses, and the first half of that, 2000 to 2004, LaGrange was 66-3, 18-2 in the playoffs. Cal Hires, I know you were a coach during much of the, I guess from 2003 all the way through to 2009. That was a fun time with LaGrange High School.
Yeah, yes, it was, Michael. My first 2 years, one little fun note was Steve's son Chaz was coming along then as a youngin', and just to show you how kids think, you know, whenever you lose a playoff game, you're out. Well, we had gotten to winning so much that when we got to the 2003, we got to the 2005 season, I think it was, and we lost one of our first couple of games, and Chaz walked up to Steve and says, "That doesn't mean we're out, is it?" He didn't know that he thought we were through for the season just because we had lost one game.
I remember Doug Cox was the color commentator in 2003, and before the season even started, we were sitting in Coach Pardue's office, and he asked with all the folks that graduated, the Blake Mitchell and Sam Lajibutu and Skylar and Adrian Griffin and on and on and on and on and on.
Right.
Asked if this was going to be a rebuilding year. Is 2003 going to be like 1999 where they were like 2-8? And before Doug Cox could finish getting those out of his mouth, Coach Pardue says, "No, not with these kids."
That's right.
And the first game was against Troop, where LaGrange lost 24-21 and had, good night, 6-8 turnovers, something like that. It seemed like 12.
6 turnovers.
It was horrible, and I thought, maybe this is going to be a tough season. How many games are they going to lose this year? They didn't lose any.
They didn't lose any there for the next 27 games or so. But it's interesting. The 2003 season was actually my first year coaching with the Grangers, and right there at summer camp, right after we got through with the Ironman competition, there was no doubt among the players and among the coaching staff that we were going to make it to the final game, to the state championship game. That there was a mindset there early that, hey, we got to put Scriven County out of our mind. And not once did I ever hear Scriven County all year long. But the focus was win the next game.
Tommy, the AJC put out a thing where they had the number of players currently on NFL rosters that played in the state of Georgia, and I whittled it down to the players that I personally saw either playing for LaGrange. Wesley Woodyard is definitely on this list, and players that played with other teams that came through here. Guys like Jonathan Jones with the Patriots, Josh Harris with the Falcons, Isaiah Crowell with the Browns, Connor Shaw with the Bears, going down the list. Jordan Jenkins, formerly with Harris County, with the Jets. Alec Ogletree with Noonan, now with the Rams. Von Bell with Ridgeland, now with the Saints. Quan Bray with Troop, now with the Colts. And, what's that guy's name? Played for Westlake, plays for the Panthers now, played for Auburn. Cam Newton. Yeah. Saw him get sacked 4 times on this very field, intercepted twice by a 2004 top 5 defense that was very stout. Yes. So it's been a fun time so far, but hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of that down the road.
And it just shows you the level of play in the state of Georgia that these kids play at. I mean, against players like this, you've got to bring your A game every week, and not only the ones that went to the major colleges, but the ones who went to AA and NAIA and all the other colleges also.
Kelsey McCray played for Hardaway, went to Arkansas State. Isaiah Crowell, Alabama State. Chris Hubbard played with Carver, now with the Steelers with UAB. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's a level of play I've never experienced, and just think. I mean, the guys that don't make it, who were great players.
Well, Deron Furr, that one really comes. Great house for Shaw.
Yeah.
Really, really good high school players that not playing in the pros, but they were some stout players.
Yes, they were.
All right. Well, when we come back, we will do the game conditions and the field conditions. But first of all, we're going to step aside and take this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Key of LaGrange. Our game plan is set and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Want to remind you this broadcast of Granger football is authorized under the rights granted to Eagles Nest Incorporated by LaGrange High School, and it is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of LaGrange High School is prohibited. Time now for our game and field conditions. Of course, no need in doing the field conditions here. It's a artificial turf. Good new artificial turf. Only had a few games broken into it, but Tommy, the weather's quite warm. I've got 92 degrees with a heat index of 96.
It feels every bit of that, and there is absolutely no breeze whatsoever on this field. The flag is, of course, at half mast, and it is not fluttering at all.
It felt quite warm. It felt even warmer climbing up the stairs because it always does, no matter what the temperature is down there. But thankfully the fireball is right there at the top of the trees, about to head on down. It'll cool off a little bit, but heat and humidity, so obviously the folks have to be conditioned. Cal, looking at tonight's game, looking at how the season has progressed and looking at tonight, what are the Grangers going to have to do against these Indians?
Yeah, the Grangers are going to have to find an identity. In the first game against Callaway, we found out that we could run a little bit and throw the ball a little bit, and then we go up to Villa Rica and find out we can really throw it and really run it. Mm-hmm. We have sound offensive line play, sound defensive line play up to that point in the season. We go over to Griffin and we run into a mass of athletes that are fast, that are quick, that play with a level of intensity that was unlike Villa Rica and Callaway. Not trying to take anything away from Callaway and Villa Rica, but you could tell the first half of the Griffin game that they were just playing head and shoulders above what LaGrange was playing.
Right.
So, in order for LaGrange to make some noise in this game, we're going to have to find some identity again and be fundamentally sound, because East Coweta is going to come in. They're going to be really focused on what their jobs are. Coach Pardue, that's one thing about a Coach Pardue team. You're going to have to beat 44 players. Not that they have great athletes or anything like that, but every one of them know their job, and every one of them is going to do their job.
Yeah.
Which is precisely what LaGrange is going to have to do. As soon as we find what we can do, effectively, we're going to start making some noise.
Tommy, the battle between the coaches is really going to be interesting as well, because as good a coach as Diallo Burks is, Steve Pardue has the mystique. He's got the numbers, and I'd hate to play chess against Coach Pardue because he's always thinking a move or 3 or 5 ahead all the time.
That is so correct, and it's really been an honor to have worked with both of those coaches, and they're honoring them right now at halftime. At
Pregame.
midfield.
All right,
and welcoming Donnie Branch here and Coach David Traylor, and
that was a masterful coaching staff with Donnie Branch, David Traylor, along that with Coach Kenny Moore earlier on. David Pleasance was there, of course. Cal Hires was part of that.
I'm supposed to be down there, huh?
Maybe you should have been down there. Seriously.
That's okay. I'm enjoying the view from up here.
All right, when we come back, we're going to take a quick 90-second break, and then Tommy will be along for the coin toss. But first, let's take a quick 90-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Tommy Whitworth with the coin toss.
we have won the toss and elected to defer.
All right. So East Coweta will receive to start the first half, and LaGrange will start the second half. LaGrange versus East Coweta. Not exactly the rivalry like LaGrange and Noonan has had. East Coweta's on the field now, and boy, gosh, Tommy, you were right. The East Coweta with their white jerseys with officially gold, but it looks like a light gold, a pale gold for numbers. That's going to be kind of tough to see. The purple pants with the white socks pulled all the way up, and the gold helmet for East Coweta. LaGrange, of course, in their Granger blue, the home blues with the white shoulders, the white numbers, blue on blue pants, and of course the silver helmet with the Granger star. And we're about to get this started out as the team's about to come through the field. Final thoughts on tonight's game, Tommy?
Well, it's kind of nervous anticipation of hopefully we can start gelling a little bit, getting ready for region and play up to the level that we're expected to play as a Granger, and also provide some competition to this huge East Coweta team tonight.
Yeah, this is the last region game, non-region game before region play. LaGrange has the week off next week and then open up at Central of Carroll. And still quite a few guys banged up. Tommy mentioned before the folks not playing, so gelling is going to be a little difficult when you're missing some puzzle pieces, but hopefully that those that are filling in can get to gel as well.
That's right, and you gel together during practice. You hit and bang on each other, and you get the timing of your plays down, and you memorize your assignments, and you work together. That's the through the thick and thin. When you've got no one else, you've got each other. And that's one thing the Grangers are going to have to do tonight is gel together and make a game of this.
Todd Willis showing up. He's not here in the booth. He's sitting last row right here in front of me wearing his purple LSU hat. Don't know why he's not wearing his Granger blue, but what's with the purple there, Todd? I don't. It's not East Coweta. It's LSU. He did go to LSU. He's an Arkansas.
Yeah, he's a Razorback. What in the world has he got a LSU hat on for?
Oh, I gave him a lot of grief when Troy was leading LSU 31-3 at one point, and then as I was driving home, I believe it was from a Harris County game, LSU came roaring back and wound up winning that game. Drove a stake through my heart.
Oh man, yeah. Troy State, that's a program up and coming now, isn't it?
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit in the Sun Belt. They keep letting in good teams in the Sun Belt, like Appalachian State and Georgia Southern, and LaGrange is having a good time there without those teams, and here they come.
Oh yeah. In particular, Georgia Southern. I hear that's a pretty good school of football.
They've been for years. They started out with a very, very good coach in the late Irk Russell. My goodness, what a man he was.
I had a class with Irk called Coaching Football of all things. But
learned a lot, didn't you?
By the end of that class, he was able to call me by my first name walking down the hall.
Nice. All right, well, East Coweta is set up to receive. LaGrange set to kick the ball off. And here we go. Going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line, setting up a 5-man wedge to the 20, 25, slowed up, and then dropped about the 26-yard line is East Coweta, where they will set up 1st and 10.
Number 6, Devontae Brown on receiving the kick and running it straight up the middle. That was amazing seeing the East Coweta, all 11 players all bundled together, blocking and for a very good return.
We'll have to get we didn't get the starting lineup. So let's see who this quarterback is. Looks like number 8. Is that right?
Hard to see that number.
Nope.
Number 1.
Number 1. Number 1 is Christian Reed, a junior. And he is under center. 2 setbacks in the backfield. And whistle's blown.
We're offsides.
Yep. Flag thrown by the far judge, so instead of 1st and 10, it would be 1st and 5.
This is one thing, Michael, that the LaGrange Grangers cannot do. They cannot give yardage to this powerful East Coweta offense.
First and 5 for the Indians. Reed under center. 1 receiver to the right side. Hands it off to the running back across 35-40, 45-50. He may go 40, 30, and then steps out of bounds. Let's see where they'll mark him at, about the 15-yard line. Actually, they'll mark him out at the 19-yard line. A big gain for the Indians.
Buck sweep to the left side. That's one of Coach Pardue's staple plays, buck sweep.
We're going to see a steady dose of that. 1 receiver to the right side. Hands the ball off to the 20, 15. Stumbling his way down to the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. Let's get this guy turned around here so I can see his number and call his name. That's number 6. That is a Devontae Brown.
Again, buck sweep to the left side. Dexter Fitzpatrick had him in his grasp, but he slipped off for about 6 more yards.
Second and short. Man in motion. Fakes to Brown, gives it to the other back, and he's going to twist and turn and get in the end zone for a touchdown. Number 25, Carlos Ford with the touchdown.
One of the wing backs coming around just like they were going to run the buck sweep. Instead, they hand off to the running back straight up the middle.
5'10", 268 pounds of sheer brute force.
That's right, Tommy. What a load he is.
Extra point attempt coming up. Good snap, good spot. Kick is up, and it is good. Timeout on the field with 10:54 left to go in the first quarter. It's East Coweta 7, LaGrange nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Seven nothing East Coweta as the Grangers get the ball around the 20-yard line on the return, make it the 19. That was a 74-yard, 3-play drive by the Indians, and they're on the board first.
Michael, I think that was 33, Jeremiah Gamble, on the kick coverage, running right beside the kicker. As soon as that ball was kicked, he was 10 yards ahead of the kickoff team, 20 yards down the field. He slipped down and still made the tackle.
Oh, wow. Two receivers to the right side, and Ahmad Ogletree on the run, and a loss of about 1.
Number 11 for them. Pull down our number 11.
Javon Rembert, the senior.
LaGrange not getting any push on the line of scrimmage. The East Coweta defense is just white jerseys all over the place. Tommy, count them, make sure they don't have 12.
Well, if you add up those pounds, they'd probably have 15.
Two receivers to the left side. Hand the ball off straight up the middle. That's Desmond Williams on the carry, and he'll get to about the 22-yard line for a gain of 4.
Now, this is one thing the Grangers can do. We can run between the tackles. That offensive line can move some people at times.
Grangers have a good offensive line. They can get some holes open. And the Grangers, for at least a decade that I know of, has always been a little undersized, but
Play clock getting down to 7. They're just now breaking the huddle. They're going to be lucky to get this one off.
2, 1, and there's the snap. Ogletree rolling out to his left, firing it, caught, but stopped immediately by the 21-yard line. That was
Cordell Kendrick.
Cornell Kendrick.
Yep.
Inside receiver on a flat route. receivers downfield covered. He was the only one he could go to at the time.
3 and out for the Grangers against this tough East Coweta defense rather. Waiting for the snap. Good high punt. Going to be fielded around the 41-yard line, and we'll stop there. It's East Coweta with the ball, leading 7-0. Back after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our star savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Quick out pass to the flat by East Coweta, and number 21, D'Anthony Rachel, on the coverage for about a yard loss.
A quick hitch pass out to the receiver to the left, and a swarm of Grangers coming onto the ball, led by D'Anthony Rachel.
That quarterback's a southpaw too. I didn't pick up on that in warm-ups.
2 receivers to the right side. Going to pitch to the running back around the end. He's going to cut it upfield. He'll get maybe a couple yards as the Granger defense is right there on him.
Good pursuit by the Granger defense. I don't know. Was it a sweep or an option? I didn't get to see.
I think it was just a straight sweep.
Okay, because I was watching the pursuit of the Granger defense. Good job there of LaMarcus Brown stringing the play out all the way out to the sideline.
And Desmond Williams coming from the backside helped out also.
Ball spotted at the 43, 3rd and 8. 1 receiver left, 1 right. Reed in the shotgun, low snap. He's rolling out to his left-handed thrower. He's going to cut it and run to the 45, spilled about the 49-yard line, brings up 4th and 2.
And good job by Dexter Fitzpatrick. He was the only one on the Granger right side that was able to contain the quarterback and make him cut it back upfield for a minimal gain.
Let's see if they go for it on 4th. Looks like they are.
They changed out a whole lot of personnel. And timeout. 10 seconds left on the play clock when the whistles were blown, so let's see what the officials are talking about.
I think East Coweta called timeout.
They're fixing to step off a penalty yardage against LaGrange.
Find the white hat here and see what he motions. I didn't see.
It might have been an illegal substitution. Was there anything unusual going on over there, Tommy?
I couldn't tell. If it was, you're probably correct in that assessment. I'll see if I can find out.
Ball spotted at the Granger 46-yard line. Fresh set of downs for East Coweta. 1 receiver to the right side. Reed's under center. He's going to give to the back straight up the middle. Lots of misdirection there. Handed it to the fullback and then faked like he was going to hand it to the running back. I thought he had handed it to the running back, but nope. That fullback had it about the 41-yard line for a gain of 5.
Buck sweep motion. We got the fullback running straight up the middle, and it's just a quick hitter. And if he can get past that nose guard, he's got a bunch of yardage, or the defensive tackle.
2 receivers to the right. Reed will hand it to the big guy across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. Let me make sure I get this number right. Well, he's coming off the field now. Number 26.
21, I think.
Had a 25 come off the field. Anyway, 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line for the Indians. 2 receivers to the left side.
Got a jump on East Coweta. I believe they moved a right tackle, right end, I mean.
They're going to hand it to Devontae Brown, but referee says nope, no play here. East Coweta with a 7-0 lead early on in the first quarter. 5:25 to go in quarter number 1.
In the pre-snap movement, Michael, they moved the left end over to and move him over to the right end, and LaGrange did not adjust to it. I bet we see this again.
2 receivers left. Reed, left-hander, rolling out to his left. Firing, caught, wide open, tight roping. Nope, he's going to say he stepped out of bounds just past the 30, maybe to the 28, 27-yard line.
Quarterback roll out left, throwing short. We have a penalty flag on the field.
And the umpire walking the ball back. Flag's at the 40.
I think it may be a hold.
He had his back to me when he made the signal, but if it's all indications it was a hold.
The whole defensive line for LaGrange have 90 numbers, so I don't have any 90s on my roster.
I don't either. And this is a different roster than what Coach Burks gave me. Back to pass, caught at the 50, trying to cut it upfield. Good stop at the 46-yard line. Big stop by number 44, Dexter Fitzpatrick.
A little hitch pass out to the right side. Credit Trez Delaney for getting off his block off the wide receiver and turning that play back to the inside.
Second down and long. They're at the Granger 46. They need the Granger 23. That's 23 yards by my math. There's a handoff. Delayed draw to the 40. 35. Dragging tacklers with him down to the 32.
Quarterback roll out right, and the running back never made a move except for one step, and the quarterback slipped it right into his pocket with unbeknownst to the Granger defense. And if it's not for Fitzpatrick, he's off to the races.
Fitzpatrick, just a sophomore. He's one of those that seem to be doing a good job stepping up. Man in motion, left to right for 3 receivers to the right side now. Rolling out to his right. And, slips the tackler is Reed, the quarterback, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. 4th down.
LaMarcus Brown had him in the grasp, and just the East Coweta quarterback just a little too fast for him.
Justin Crump, the wide receiver, couldn't hang on to it down here. I got some numbers. 92 is DeAndre Pollard, and number 90 tonight is Jonathan Alajabutu. So if y'all can make that a correction on your roster, it'll make it easier.
Thank you, Tommy.
Alajabutu's what number?
He is number 90.
90, all right. Formerly the number 53. Reed on 4th down, going for it. He's got lots of room to run. He may get the 1st down. He is going for that fly for the sticks.
Going to be a little short.
Let's see where they spotted at. Yeah, based on the official, looks like it will be maybe a half a yard short.
No, he got that half a yard on that.
Did he? Oh wow!
But
you're right.
Just a roll out to the right side. He's got the option to throw it or run it, and he, as much real estate as he saw it up front, he decided to go ahead and run it.
1st and 10 for East Coweta, leading 7-0. 1 receiver to the left side. Going to hand the ball off to the running back to the 20. Spilled at the 19-yard line.
Little veer handoff to the left side. Right now, the East Coweta offensive line's just dominating the line of scrimmage.
Dominating the clock, too. A little coming up on 6 minutes in this drive. One receiver to the left side. 2nd and 6. Man in motion. Not going to need him. Going to give it to the running back straight up the middle and just straight north-south running down to the 10.
That's right. Grangers are a little bit flat-footed. Fitzpatrick is he was standing still when the running back got to him, and when that happens, you're going to make the tackle, but you're going to end up on your back at the same time.
LaGrange calls a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. It is East Coweta 7 and driving. LaGrange nothing. Back in 30 seconds. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Hey, folks, don't forget about the Coach Diallo Burks Granger Gridiron Show Monday nights at 7:30 following LaGrange Panthers Matt Mummy Show. Almost called him Hal Mummy. That's his father. Matt Mummy Show. And that's Monday nights. The Mummies at 7 o'clock. The Granger Gridiron Show at 7:30 on Eagle 1023 and eagle1023.com. Looks like Reed's going to keep it himself, and he'll get dropped for about a yard loss to the 11.
That a little option play to the right side, and LaMarcus Brown strings it out and is able to grab the quarterback before he's able to make the pitch. And if the quarterback makes the pitch, the running back's got quite a bit of room to run. But credit LaMarcus Brown on that play.
He basically stopped two of them on that because it was just him out there on an island, and he made the play.
One receiver to the right side, one to the left. Reed in the shotgun. Rolling out to his left, throwing, firing, and did he catch it? Yes, they're going to say he did at the 5-yard line. A diving catch. I thought he may have short-hopped it, but nope, he got the arms under there for the catch.
A good, strong throw. Quarterback rolling left, throws it to the receiver running a stop route.
Only person could have caught that was the receiver.
That's right.
3rd and goal from the 5.
Granger's going to have to find a way to buckle down right here.
One receiver to the right side. Looks like a jet sweep to the right side. Cuts it upfield. He's got room. Touchdown. Great job of vision by that running back, because when he cut it upfield, a couple of Grangers kept going with the momentum, and that opened up a big hole for him to turn it north and south and go in for the score.
That's right. Number 2, Jalen Wilson, did his job. He turned the sweep back to the inside. There just wasn't enough blue jerseys to help make up the difference.
It looked like they had 3 blockers to our 2 defenders.
Extra point attempt is coming up. Kick is up. It's on its way, and it's good. Timeout on the field with 1:04 left to go in the first quarter. Your score, East Coweta 14, LaGrange nothing. Back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows. No matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Granger start first and 10 from their own 20. That was a 59-yard drive by East Coweta. 15 plays taking up the better part of 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
just ball control offense. Not much you can do about it except, do your assignment and stop them.
Two receivers to the left side. Ogletree throws it and into the dirt about a yard or two short of Jamari Thrash, the intended receiver.
Granger offensive line doing a good job of protection. He had a good while to throw.
Looked like the ball kind of slipped out of his hands when he threw it, so he didn't get a good tight spiral on it.
It did. That throw did look a little awkward. So second down and 10 for the Grangers. Ogletree will keep it himself, trying to run that right side. The good penetration by the defensive liner to get through there and stop him for about a 2-yard loss. Just got into the backfield.
Well, what a hit! I don't know if it was number 33, the Gamble kid, but as soon as Ahmad pulled the ball and started running, he got walloped for about a 2-yard loss.
There's Gamel or Gamel, however you pronounce it, Kate. He's just right there in front of the umpire, and now he's moved over to the right side trying to find a hole to run to. Ogletree looking long, looking deep, and intercepted at the 46-yard line.
A ball thrown deep. DeAnthony Rachel, the intended receiver, falls down right before he gets to the ball. It looks like he got his feet tangled up with the defender, but what a good play by the East Coweta secondary.
In a strange essence, it saved us having to punt.
Yes, that is a bright spot. It's just like a punt.
It should be last play of the quarter.
You have 7 seconds left to go. East Coweta up 14-0. One receiver right. Two backs in the backfield. And Reed under center. Man in motion, going to fake the pitch, and he's going to get hit, and hit hard for a loss at the 44-yard line, and that's the end of the first quarter. When we come back, we'll see who made that hit, but first it's 14-0 East Coweta. Back after this break, this is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
DeAndre Pollard.
Flu shot, now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
East Coweta back real quick and rolling out to his left is Reed, looking for someone to throw it to, looking long, looking deep, and he's got a man wide open at the 10. Touchdown saving tackle at the 3-yard line. And is that Thrash? Can't see his number, but I think that's Thrash. Looks like number 8.
Yeah, and back at the line of scrimmage, Michael, Michael Olajibutu, Jonathan Olajibutu almost makes the sack.
He slipped out of that and then was able to set.
1st and 10, and a great tackle by a Granger there at the 3-yard line. That's number 9. Rico Dunn.
Came in from the backside, chasing the ball down. Great job by Rico Dunn.
2nd and goal from the 3. 1 receiver to the right side. 2-back set. Reed.
I think they moved.
I think they moved too. Let's go back quickly a couple plays on that drop for a loss. That was Pollard, you said, that made the heck of a hit.
DeAndre Pollard, yes.
That hurt. I felt it just looking at it. It last play of the first quarter, and you can usually feed off a play like that, but unfortunately we had the change of field with the end of the quarter. If we could have played a play right after that, then, little things we need to build on.
Steve Pardue educating the head referee, as he liked to call it. 1 receiver to the right side. Reed's going to give to the running back. He slips through the initial hit, twists and turns, and is dropped about the 1-yard line. 3rd down.
Jamari Thrash had him in the backfield, just failed to hang on.
Nearly had a fumble on that. It wasn't a real good exchange.
3rd down. Big guy running up the middle and good. Touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run.
Carlos Ford of East Coweta on the carry. Offensive line dominating the line of scrimmage for East Coweta. There's some broad shoulders up there, Michael.
That running back looks like Jerome Bettis that used to play with the Steelers.
Yeah, he does. Big,
yes.
Solid thighs, good hard north-south running. There's the kick. It's up, and it's good. Timeout on the field, 10:28 to go in the first half. It is now East Coweta 21 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See, mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
55-yard drive in just 5 plays, a 1-yard touchdown run by East Coweta. And now LaGrange running the ball out from about the 1-yard line to the 10, 15, 20. He's got room. 25, one man to beat. Can't do it. Dragged down at the 33-yard line. And that wasn't Thrash. That was the one on the far side.
That was DeAnthony Rachel.
Thank you.
Caught the ball. His back foot was 1 centimeter from the inline and juked the guy on about the 12 and almost broke it the whole way.
Yes, he did. And one man to beat, and then it would have been a foot race. Good touchdown saving tackle. So now LaGrange 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line, trailing 21-0.
New quarterback Nathan Cronick in.
Cronick looking at his play chart on his wrist. And a timeout called
by
LaGrange. We're going to keep it right here. We're ahead on commercials. Want to remind you are listening to LaGrange High Granger football on WCJM 100.9 FM The Bull, serving West Point and LaGrange. Also on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com. Also, I'm going to quick find my notes here real quick. Also on the internet, all games and shows can be heard online free at eagle1023.com. All shows can also be watched online free at eagle1023.com afterwards. But to watch live games, you can purchase a monthly subscription for either $9.95 a month or for the whole year at $45. If you purchase a subscription, you can watch any games on the NFHS network. Be sure if you subscribe, do it through the school's page. That way you're watching the game that you're watching. The school will get a portion of the subscription. Nathan Cronick, I believe, handed the ball off up to about the 31-yard line. Number 16, Desmond Williams on the carry, 31.
Bush and Gamble on the tackle. Bush got off the block and made the initial hit. Grangers are trying to run this ball straight ahead, which is about the only thing we're going to be able to do right now, it looks like.
Two receivers to the right side. Cronick fires. Caught. Beautiful catch. Did he know he's going to say incomplete? The ball came loose as he hit the ground.
He a little early on that. We're going to get a pass interference on number 7, I believe. I think he reached in a little early on it. Could have been a good defensive play, but just a little early.
Looks like the official picked up his... No, they're going to mark it off here.
Yeah. Want to wish my buddy, Mr. Ellis Smith Sr., healthy recovery. He has been ill this week and be listening to us up in the hospital up at West Georgia Health System. And we wish him and his family a speedy recovery.
Big supporter of LaGrange football for many years. Appreciate him. Back to pass. Caught at the 45. Dragged down around the 49-yard line. That mark of the 48.
Little quick pass out to the wide receiver out to the right side and sneaking through for a couple of yards.
If they give us that little cushion, I think they're gonna go to that till they tighten it up, Cal.
That's right. That's right. And if they bring them up, we can pump and go.
2nd and 2. And Cronick is brought down. That was good timing. He timed that snap just right. I thought he may have been offsides, but no, he got there just as the ball was snapped, trying to find his number 30. That's 33.
Gamel.
That's Gamel.
That's 33.
The gauntlet, going to have to stop the gauntlet.
He got a nose for it, hadn't he?
Yes, he does.
He timed that just perfect. Two receivers right. Cronick in the shotgun. 3rd and about 14. He's just looming there at the line of scrimmage. Now he backs up. Cronick rolling out to his right, and he's going to go down again at the 38-yard line, sacked.
Number 40, Kenneth Bullard.
We had a missed assignment on the offensive line because he was a down tackle that came through untouched and had a direct line to the quarterback.
Cronick didn't stand a chance.
I think they were looking for Gamel, and he didn't come. Somebody else came on the other side. Wow. Granger's back to punt. High snap over his head. Rolling out, and he just got punted out of bounds. Number 83, and that is Moret Rosenkrantz. And he just couldn't do anything with a high snap.
High snap. He was able to catch it and get it off, and made a bad play, kept it from becoming a disastrous play.
That's right, Tommy. Just nothing he could do except try to get a foot on it.
It's better to have it 1st and 10 at the 36 and 1st and goal at about the 9.
Good point. from the Granger 36-yard line. East Coweta up 21-0 with 7:44 to go in the second quarter. Timeout called. We'll take a 30-second timeout with it. 21-0 East Coweta, back in 30. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Key of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16-model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Don't forget, we are off next week. LaGrange has an open date next week. Our next broadcast will be in 2 weeks from tonight. 7 o'clock airtime from Roy Richards Memorial Stadium in Carrollton as the Grangers take on the Central Carroll Lions. First and 10 for the Indians from the Granger 36-yard line. One receiver to the right side. Reed under center, looking to throw it. Hit as he throws, long, deep, and overthrows. Just when he got hit, it just put a little too much air under the ball and went out of bounds.
Granger's with some good pressure up front and good coverage in the secondary. Just the only thing the quarterback could do was just overthrow it to live another day.
Second and 10.
Live another play. Excuse me.
Every play's like another day.
One receiver to the right side. Reed under center is given to the running back across 35 to the 30. Splits the tackles to the 25, and down he goes. Flag thrown at the 30 on the near side, maybe a hold.
Buck sweep to the right side with tremendous blocking. And if you got a wide receiver right here holding, you're going to get some more extra yardage.
I think he hooked him on that side over there. Couldn't get the number. It was on the far side from him.
So they're going to spot the ball right on the 40. So replay second down. Second and 14. Number 25, Carlos Ford, comes out. Two receivers to the left side. Reed in the shotgun.
You got to get some coverage on this side over
here.
here.
The inside receiver does not have anybody on him. That's probably why they're calling.
We're calling timeout over there.
We just calling a timeout, giving LaGrange a break.
Yeah, DeAnthony Rachel, as good as he is, he can't cover two of them.
No. Want to remind you, time once again for the LaGrange Blue Sox Benefit Golf Tournament. The format's a four-man best ball scramble at the Highland Country Club, $400 per team, $100 per individual. Price includes golf, a cart, range balls, lunch, and a lot more. Now, if you cannot play, there's still several ways you can help. You can sponsor holes, buy signs, donate prizes. Tournament is September 29th at 1 o'clock at the Highland Country Club. For more information, contact Roz Norris or Charles Sweat, or go to LaGrangeGrangerBaseball.com. 21-0, LaGrange trailing the East Coweta Indians. 7:04 left to go in the second quarter.
That's one thing about a Steve Pardue offense, Michael. They saw something in the Granger defense that they liked and wanted to get everybody on the same page about what they wanted to do.
One receiver to the left side. Two-back set. Reed under center. Rolling out to his left. Reed under a whole lot of pressure, but in and out of the hands of the intended receiver at the 25-yard line.
Quarterback's turned. He faked the draw play that they ran earlier. He rolled out to the left side, and Jadarius Young, with excellent pressure on him, couldn't get all the momentum on the ball he wanted. May have had an effect on how the receiver tried to catch the ball.
Yeah, it threw it a little behind him, and he would try to turn it up too soon.
A little flutter on the ball, too.
Granger defense needs a big play right here.
3rd and 14.
I think they broke the something that East Coweta did when he
illegal substitution.
Right.
On East Coweta, backs him up 5 yards. Still, for the 4th game of the season, still a good many penalties both ways, both teams. Just things that you still have to work out.
That's right. Those things you're going to have to straighten out before you get into region play, that's for sure.
Indians need the Grangers 26. Back to pass. Reed fires it. And incomplete. Just trying a long throw downfield and nothing going. 4th down, they'll punt.
They had a wheel route going on the left side over here where the inside receiver runs behind the outside receiver, and they cross trying to make the cornerback and the safety run into each other. LaGrange in the cover too. But he threw it over here to the left side, just overthrows everybody, which is probably a wise thing to do.
Punter standing on his own 45-yard line. Waiting for the snap. Waist high snap. Gets the punt off. Good pressure, though, by the Grangers. And they're going to let it bounce, and they're going to let it roll. And it's going to check about the 30-yard line. So LaGrange 1st and 10 from their own 30 with 6:42 left to go in the half.
That is a punt returner's dream right there. If he sees that the ball's been shanked off or kicked short to the left side and it's behind the coverage, if he catches it on the run, he's got nothing but daylight to the goal line.
It bounced back that way, and I was looking for DeMario Ford over here to grab that ball and run with it.
He'd have done it. 1st and 10. Chronic handed the ball off, and that defense just got into that backfield and dropped him for a 2-yard loss. Kendrick on the carry.
2 defenders from East Coweta over here on the right side, 33, Gamble being one of them, just eating us up on the line of scrimmage. They came through unblocked.
Our centers and guards pushed out their man, but the outside containment just crunched down and pinched in. And
it's almost like they got 8 players in the box against our 6.
Chronic rolling out to his left. Throwing, firing, and incomplete. Lands at the 45-yard line. Had a receiver near the 40. Another one near the 45 on the other side, but nowhere near the ball.
A smart overthrow to the short receiver because both receivers were adequately covered. Chronic rolling out to the left had defenders in his face. Did a very good job of getting rid of the ball instead of taking the sack.
Okay. 3rd down and 11.
we got 12 seconds on the play clock. They're just now breaking huddle.
One receiver to the left side, 2 to the right. Ogletree's one of them, as is Thrash on the right side. Back to pass. Chronic throws it and caught or intercepted. Let's see what the official says.
We caught it. Jalen Wilson made a good catch on it. They're trying to say the ball hit the ground. He didn't have control over it, but
they've called it a reception and down.
It looked like Wilson actually had it, but then it was taken away from him after
they hit the ground.
Yeah, now the head referee is...
He threaded that needle well.
Head referee comes in and says, nope, it was a catch to the 42, 1st and 10 for the Grangers.
It was very good coverage by the East Coweta cornerback that came in and tried to swat the ball as soon as it got there, but when he missed it, when he missed the ball and the receiver caught the ball, the defender kept his left hand on the receiver, made the tackle, and somehow got the ball out whenever they hit the ground.
Yeah, it was after he hit the ground. I saw that through the binoculars here, that he was able to get the ball after Wilson hit the ground.
But a good slant route, a good throw, equals a first down.
It's good coverage too, but it's just hard to defend that play.
A good pinpoint pass.
Coach Pardue calling a timeout so he can get an explanation from the head referee, and Steve's shaking his head. But we're back in action. 1st and 10 for LaGrange from the 42-yard line. Granger set up 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Chronic under some pressure, pitches to the right side, and he's just bottled up, and down he goes at the 35-yard line. Miles Johnson just nowhere to go.
That read sweep as soon and going to the right side as soon as he makes the pitch and the running back catches it. Cornell's out there on the lead block. He's doing all he can to block. It's just one of those instances where the the running back needs to run under Cornell's block instead of trying to run around it.
2nd down and 15. 1 receiver to the right side, 1 to the left. Here comes some pressure, then the blitz, and down goes Chronic. I mean,
they had 2 blitzes on that one.
Yeah, we had a blitz, but the tackler got off of Joe Thornton's block.
Javon Rambert.
And once he got by Joe, there was nobody else able to pick him up. Was that Gamble again?
No, that was Rembert that time.
They picked up Gamel pretty well on that. I think they used the 2 men to stop him, which.
Yeah, I think it was number 40, Mark Wilson, that got in on the quarterback.
3rd and 23. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Here comes the pressure. Caught, thrashed at the 30, 35, 40, 45. Dragged down from behind near the 48-yard line. 4th down, short of the yard to gain. 4th and 4.
Tunnel screen out to the left side. Pretty good job of Thrash picking his way through the secondary for a big gain.
We're going to go for it on here. Got nothing to lose. Let's do it, Granger.
3:41 to go in the half. Granger's up.
Need four big yards right here, Michael.
Granger's up to the line of scrimmage. 1 receiver left, 2 right. 4th and 4. Rolling out to his right. Chronic caught by Kendrick to the 50, but that's all he'll get. To the 50-yard line, and the ball goes over on downs.
Little flat route run by the fullback, Cornell Kendrick. If he catches it and not bobbles it, he's probably able to get upfield, but he bobbled it a little bit. That caused his momentum to keep taking him toward the sideline.
That fraction of a second gave them a chance to catch up on it and tackle him short of the first down.
All right, now right here, Michael and Tommy, this is the part of the game where the Grangers have really got to step up and stop another score.
Like a 2-minute defense, acting like it's 0-0 and going to keep them scoring. Here we go. 1 receiver to the right side.
Buck sweep.
Yep, to the right side. So steps through a tackler to the 35 to the 40.
Got somebody down for the East Coweta on the 50-yard line, one of the linemen.
Ball dropped at the 39-yard line inside Granger territory for a first down, but there is a man down.
The East Coweta right side, the 2 down blocks just push the 2 down blocks pushed their guys down and took about 2 other Grangers, which opened up the kick out block by the first guard, and the second guard leads up into the linebacker. And it was the only other person that could make the play was the safety.
Charlie Guchenhauer, number 61 for the East Cowetas down there attending to him. Looks like it's one of his right leg maybe.
Don't forget, you've got the Key of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback shows. 8:30 tomorrow morning, we'll have Callaway and Pete Wiggins. 9 o'clock, Troop Tigers. 9:30, the Lafayette Christian team. That's Saturdays on Eagle 102.3, WLEG 96.9, and AM 1240. You can listen or watch online also at eagle1023.com. Also on Monday nights, the Matt Mummy Air Raid with LaGrange College, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Mondays. And the Granger Gridiron Show with Coach Diallo Burks at 7:30 Eastern Time on Mondays. And the Matt Mummy Air Raid and the Granger Gridiron Show from Mare Soul, downtown LaGrange.
Got Dr. Comerford out there is checking in on him too, see what's.
While we got a second, let's go ahead and step aside for a 30-second break. It's East Coweta 21 and LaGrange nothing. 3:14 to go in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
21-0. East Coweta with the lead over the LaGrange Grangers. As Tommy mentioned, his number 61, Charlie, and he's probably said his name better than I could, Gochenauer, the senior, being helped off the field. Not putting any weight at all, looks like, on his right leg. Pray that he'll be all right. Indians come back onto the field in the huddle. Up to the line of scrimmage. One receiver to the right side. Backs in that two-back set. Going to fake the handoff, and quarterback Reed's going to keep it himself and somersault up to the 35-yard line for a gain of 5.
Fake the handoff. He had a pitch man running around the corner. Wisely kept it for a big gain.
2nd and 5. One receiver to the left side. Reed still under center. Waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off. Across the 30. Spilled about the 26-yard line.
This time buck sweep to the left side. And if you block that buck sweep just right, it's just going to keep opening up to the inside.
Yeah, and he just spun and clawed and got just enough for a first down.
Devontae Brown on the carry. 1st and 10 from the Granger 26. One receiver to the left side. There's Brown once again, slowed up by one Granger and then finally brought down by a couple of more at the 27-yard line.
Olajibutu on the pursuit made the initial hit about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Good job at slowing him down so that the rest of the Granger defense could get there to make the play.
Good discipline play on that particular play by our defensive line.
Inside of 2 minutes to go. Granger's down 21-0. One receiver right. Reed under center. Gives it to the big guy. 25-20, 15-10. Dragon tacklers with him down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's a load.
That is a load. That's right, Tommy. Straight handoff of the middle after you've been running the buck sweep, right and left, and then right again. All of a sudden, here comes big Jerome Bettis coming at you.
He accelerates so well.
Yeah, he does.
We got movement on East Coweta.
But give the Granger defense credit. They were able to get him down before he scored, and you know, if we can stop a score right here, that'll be a positive thing for the Grangers to go in for halftime.
I know one thing, I wouldn't want to tackle that number 25.
Me either. Carlos Ford.
5'10", 268.
There's a lot of difference between his 268 and when I wore 268 pounds.
I think he can accelerate a little faster.
I'll guarantee he can. One receiver to the right side. Quick little floater pass to the sideline and incomplete.
Led him a little too much.
Yeah, Coach Pardue saw a mismatch over here on the right side. He puts the receiver on the hash and just throws a fade route to him. He's wide open. The quarterback just put a little too much distance on it.
2nd and goal from the Granger 8.
They move again.
Yep, that right end move. The head referee doesn't need any help. He just turned to the press box here and rolled his hands. False start. Back him up 5 more yards.
Granger's making an adjustment, putting DeAnthony Rachel over here on the wide side of the field just in case they see that fade route again.
Number 4, Justin Crump checking in for the Indians.
Maybe he can drop one like he did a few plays ago.
One receiver to the right side. Man in motion left to right, so 2 receivers on the right side now. Reed looking to the right under a world of pressure. Rolling out to his left. He's going to tuck it and run and escape at the 15-yard line. Boy, he was under some big-time pressure.
He's lucky they didn't stack him back on the 22 or 3.
Yep.
Now that running back in motion from left to right, the 2 receivers out here on the right side run in routes, and that motion back came out and ran a flat route out to the outside. He was wide open. Luckily, the quarterback rolled to the other side.
3rd and goal from the 14. Reed looking for a receiver and way overthrown.
It was that fade route again over here, Michael. The Grangers adjusted to it by putting DeAnthony Rachel out here on the receiver. And whenever the ball was snapped, DeAnthony was pushing him, and as soon as he didn't see the ball thrown.
We got a penalty on that.
That's what I'm
right, they're going to call interference on DeAnthony Rachel, but he was pushing him as the ball was being thrown. So, by the benefit of a blind throw, they get the call.
It's not an automatic first down either.
Not anymore.
Now, we've made another adjustment. We've switched DeAnthony Rachel to the short side of the field. Now we have Jalen Wilson over here on the wide side of the field covering probably another fade route.
Indians
they move again.
Yeah, Indians quick get to the line of scrimmage. And now the question is, the umpire may be saying the Grangers moved. Let's see what the white hat says.
They're going to call it on defense.
Calling sportsmanlike conduct.
That may be a situation where right whenever the center puts his hand on the ball, the Grangers make it sound like a snap count call.
I think so, and that made them jump, and so they're going to call us for baiting, I guess is what you would call it.
And I think that's an automatic first down, if I'm not mistaken.
The marker still shows 3rd down.
And I hope I'm wrong. And I'll be happy to be wrong. Yep, 3rd and goal from the 3.
31 seconds left in the half.
Need a big stop right here.
One receiver to the right side. Reed goes under center as the ready for play whistle blows. Going to pitch it to the return guy, and he is in for the touchdown. To the running back. Just to run until he finds an opening.
Toss sweep. Jalen Wilson does a good job of turning it back into the inside. Just not enough Grangers to stop.
Gamel.
That was Gamel.
33 ran that one on a end around.
3-yard end around by number 33. And the extra point attempt by East Coweta. There's the snap. There's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 25 seconds left to go in the half. It is East Coweta 28, LaGrange nothing. Back after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Nine plays, 50 yards for East Coweta. A 3-yard touchdown run by Gamel, and it is 28-0 for the Indians.
The Grangers needed a big stop right there.
And it looks like an onside attempt fielded by LaGrange about the 34-yard line.
It wasn't exactly a onside. It was a squib kick.
Yeah.
Desmond Williams fell on it, so we'll probably get one, maybe two plays off him before halftime.
And we've done that before, where we kick it directly at one of the up backs, and it didn't hit anybody, but it sure didn't help not getting back there to our.
It went through his legs, really.
Oh, okay.
Rolling out to his left is Chronic, looking for someone to throw it to, throwing it long, throwing it deep, throwing it incomplete. And down to 16 seconds left.
Jamari Thrash.
Thrash on an excellent attempt at catching that ball. He had it on his fingertips. It was just he got hit by two defenders at the same time. That fell incomplete. But a good throw by Chronic, rolling left for a right-handed quarterback and throwing it with that much steam is really impressive.
We got, he's going to be a good quarterback before this thing's said and done.
Two receivers left, one right. Motion and flag thrown. I think LaGrange jumped off first. No.
I think a defense on encroachment.
Yeah, the near judge over here pointing East Coweta's way, so they back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, the right defensive end jumped the count.
2nd and 5. 16 seconds to go in the half. Rangers from their own 38. Still in the huddle. 10 seconds left in the play clock.
We may have to use our last timeout on this.
5 seconds. Chronic takes the snap, looking under some pressure. Down he goes at the 30-yard line.
Guess who?
Javon Rembert.
Gamble and Rembert.
And Gamel came in there. Cleaned it up.
And that's the end of the half with your score.
Fine catch, Coach.
28-0 East Coweta. And waiting for Tommy to catch up with Coach Burks.
Right now, you're not playing smart. We're not playing smart. We're just out here. We're just out here.
And boy.
I got to go with other guys, man. That's going to do what we have to do.
Coach, his first half is one step forward, two steps back. Sometimes we're seeing good the consistency, I guess is what I'd say.
Yeah, we got to get something going. We just can't.
All right.
We can't. When we get something going, it's like we shoot ourselves in the foot. They gave us where they had some penalties. We didn't capitalize. We just got to do our job. Guys are thinking way too much. We just got to settle down, take what they give us, and do our job.
Let's get after them second half.
That's all we can do.
It is halftime with your score, East Coweta 28 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 2-minute break with the recap. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium where it is 28-0 East Coweta with the lead. Let's tell you how we got there. East Coweta started off with a bang. Coaches often like to say they like to start fast, and boy, East Coweta did. On the first drive of the game, 74 yards in only 3 plays. A 10-yard touchdown run by Ford, and it is 7-0 already. Grangers go 3 and out, and East Coweta starts at their own 41-yard line. Longest drive of the game in number of plays and time of possession, 7 minutes, 40 seconds by my math. A 59-yard drive, and 4 first downs, a 5-yard touchdown run again by Ford, and it's 14-0. LaGrange on third down throws an interception. East Coweta starting at their own 45-yard line. Only takes 5 plays to go those 55 yards and a 1-yard touchdown run by Carlos Ford, and it is 21-0. LaGrange then starts at their own 33-yard line. They do get a first down out of it, and then to their own 38-yard line, a bad snap, and the punter isn't able to get a good punt off. He does keep it from going into the end zone, though, so that's a good job by him. So East Coweta will start at the Granger 36-yard line, but it only takes 4 plays to but they backed up because of the defense and because of a penalty. They started their own 45-yard line. They wound up having to punt the ball, and LaGrange will get the ball at their own 30. They have the most productive drive of their of the first half for them, only going 20 yards, though. 8 plays, taking about a good 3 minutes, 20 seconds off the clock, though, and LaGrange turns the ball over on downs. East Coweta starting at their own 50, at the 50-yard line, the midfield stripe. 3 first downs, and they go the full 50 yards. A 3-yard touchdown run by Gamel, and it's 28-0. East Coweta. Not a whole lot of big plays, just a lot of pounding and and some really good plays by some talented Indians.
That's right, Michael. it's just like watching LaGrange 10 10 years ago, except they're wearing the white jerseys.
Yeah.
White and purple jerseys.
Pretty much.
A Steve Pardue team is they're going to pound on you, and you're going to have to stop them at the line of scrimmage if you want them to do anything different. Coming out the second half, you're going to see a lot of the same thing. Steve's not going to show his hand to opponents down the schedule.
Right.
He's going to keep it fundamentally sound. He's going to go buck sweep right, buck sweep left, sweep right, sweep left.
Yep.
Roll out. He's going to change players on the line of scrimmage to see how you're going to adjust on the defensive side of the ball, and he's going to find a way to get 4 blockers on 3, or he's going to find a way to get 6 blockers on 5. Once he finds a niche in your armor, he's just going to keep plugging away at it until he busts one.
Yeah.
The Granger defense is going to have to find a way to play assignment football. It's not just tonight that they've been practicing against this offense. They've been practicing against this offense all week, and just like Coach Burks said, we're going to have to play assignment football, and we're going to have to play smarter.
No doubt. Playing smarter is really going to be the key. Stop with the bad penalties, and it's hard to pinpoint anything really, really bad. Now, this comes from a guy who played all the 3 years, 2 at the rec league level and 1 in high school. So the next game I coach will be my first. It's hard to pick out so much what LaGrange is doing wrong. Just it seems to be mostly what East Coweta is doing right.
That's correct. Assignment football, and right now East Coweta's offensive line has the leverage on the defensive line.
Yeah.
Because David Pleasant's offensive line is going to attack you at angles.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to find angles in which to block, because they're probably not going to get a real good push straight ahead, but if they can get an angle on you, it just helps open up the holes even wider.
And Coach Pleasant's got to be licking his chops with this, because he's had undersized offensive linemen a lot here. He's got some size now on that side, so have his coaching with the size.
That's right.
He's loving this.
That's right, and having some big strong boys up front, the ones that can push straight ahead, is just icing on the cake for him, because if you can get a good push and then get your angle blocking, you're going to be able to run at will, which is what East Coweta's been doing tonight. Now, on the Granger defensive side of the ball, we're going to have to play assignment football. We're going to have to get 11 people running to the ball.
Yeah.
I would forget the scorer right now.
Yeah.
We're going to have to chew into this big lead one bite at a time. It's like another coach told me, Bogie Woods told me, we've got a dinosaur to eat, and the only thing we can do is just eat him one bite at a time.
Yep.
And if the Grangers can just adjust, maybe even an angle of attack. If they're blocking at angles on us, then maybe we can switch the defensive rush where we create angles and making it more difficult for us to block. But whatever it is, we're going to have to find a way to get 11 people running to the ball.
When we come back, we'll take a look at the scoreboard, other scores around Region 5, and we'll have that for you coming up after this 2-minute break. It is 28-0 East Coweta with the lead over LaGrange. Back in 2 minutes, this is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
28-0 here at the half. East Coweta with the lead over your LaGrange Grangers. Let's take a look at some other scores around Region 5 in Quad A. The Cartersville Purple Hurricanes hosting Westlake at Weinman Stadium. And it's a halftime score. Cartersville with the lead 17-0 over Westlake. Cedartown over at Doc Ayers Field at home against Pepperell and losing to the Dragons. It's Pepperell 13, Cedartown 7 in the second quarter. Chapel Hill hosting Stars Mill. Chapel Hill with the lead almost halftime. 13-7 is the score there. Morrow is traveling to the battlefield against Sandy Creek, and Sandy Creek with a big lead, leading 28-0 there. That game's almost at the half as well. Troop Tigers leading Lamar County. The Trojans hosting Troop over there, out there, and I'm trying to remember exactly where Lamar County is, somewhere in the middle of Georgia, and used to be in the same region as Callaway for a few years there. Troop leading Lamar County 21-14. That game is at the half. And the Central Carroll Lions are open. They've got the week off. They're preparing for their next opponents. Central Carroll will travel to Staples Stadium to take on Heard County next week and then face the Grangers in 2 weeks. And last night in Columbus, it was actually at Memorial Stadium, looking at the pictures. The Columbus Blue Devils falling to the Callaway Cavaliers 28-7 last night. Callaway Cavaliers are so far still undefeated on the season. Looking ahead to next week, a lot of empty dates next week. Troop Tigers, LaGrange Grangers, and Cedartown. The Bulldogs all open next week. Cartersville will be at home against Hapeville. As I mentioned before, Central Carroll is at Heard County. Chapel Hill travels to Whitewater, and Sandy Creek travels to Stars Mill. The next game here at Callaway Stadium will be next Friday night as the Callaway Cavaliers host Upson Lee. We're at the half. LaGrange trailing to East Coweta 28-0 in Steve Pardue's homecoming. We'll be back to look ahead to the second half after this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
And as you heard the man say, you are listening to LaGrange High Granger football on WCJM 100.9 FM, the Bulls, serving West Point and LaGrange. Also on the web at eagle1023.com. I'm Michael Buchanan alongside Cal Hires. Tommy Whitworth is actually not on the sideline. He is in the locker room with the team. We've got our producer here in the booth, Jacob Bowles, and Taylor Sears is our board operator back at the station. Glad to have you with us here from Callaway Stadium. A pretty good house on both sides, East Coweta side and the LaGrange side. And Cal, looking ahead to the second quarter, Grangers have got to make some improvements.
That's right, Michael. You mentioned before that we're going on 6 quarters now that we haven't scored, and I can't remember ever that being a problem in Granger history, much less the past few seasons. I'm astounded at the length of time that we haven't even scored a field goal.
I've seen almost 6 full games where LaGrange has shut the other team out, but until about the last quarter of that Spencer game down in Memorial Stadium. But it's this is new territory.
This is new territory for me too. I can't speak for the Grangers as far as making excuses. There's no way that any of those boys down there are going to make any excuses for the way that they're playing. We're just going to have to do some deep soul searching. We're going to have to come together and solidify some play. When you've got nothing else, you've got each other, and we're going to have to find a way to start moving some people and start making some plays. Somebody's going to have to step up and take a leadership role and say, "Hey guys, we're going to have to get it done."
I've often heard that the way you get better is to play against better competition. That's number one, and they are playing better competition with Griffin last week and East Coweta this week. But
that's right.
There's also some holes. Don't forget, there's also some holes that are sitting there. Bo Russell's been out. James Clark's out. Of course, LaPerrion Perry's not playing tonight. When they come back, this will be a better team, but hopefully the team that we have on the field now is learning from these games and is getting better.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. A good point, because when you don't have your best players, your younger ones and the ones down the line are going to get that game experience, and it's going to be only a bonus whenever we get the other players back. Right now, facing adversity against a far superior team, I believe is going to get us ready for this region, because whenever we face the likes of Cartersville, we're going to know what it's like to play a team that's on the same level as Cartersville. So, we got that going for us, and we got some boys that are just going to have to come together and find a way to make it happen.
Tommy Whitworth standing about the 50-yard line. Tommy, you were in the locker room. What was said?
Can't repeat it. But
well, what's the gist of it anyway?
The gist is get it done.
Yeah.
And if you can't move over the side and get somebody else to get in there and get it done.
Yeah. We're not into region play yet. Nobody's job is secure. If you can't get the job done, there may be somebody who can't step up and get the job done.
And Tommy, was there any mention about if you're not doing your job, we're going to put somebody in there that's going to do the job?
He pulled all the young'uns up there and told them to get ready. He's going to be calling their numbers.
All right. Well, we're about ready to start the second half. Don't forget, time once again now for the LaGrange Blue Sox Benefit Golf Tournament. Format of a four-man best ball scramble at the Highland Country Club. $400 per team, $100 per individual. Price includes golf, a cart, range balls, lunch, and more. And if you cannot play, there's still several ways that you can help. You can sponsor holes, buy signs, donate prizes. Tournament is September 29th at 1 o'clock at the Highland Country Club. For more information, contact Roz Norris or Charles Sweat, or go to LaGrangeGrangerBaseball.com. Grangers are on the far sideline. East Coweta Lions are here on the near sideline. We're about ready to get this second half kicked off. 28-0. East Coweta with the lead. But LaGrange looking to act like it's 0-0 and get it going. They're in fact, the Grangers are already on the field, ready to go. Now it is 28-0, so there'll be no mercy rule. It's the team that's down would have the option if it was 30 points or more. And as we saw last week, Coach Burks would likely not let that. And I've talked with Coach Pardue about that before, too. Even when the Grangers were ahead 30 points or more, he didn't like the mercy rule because he wanted to have more snaps for the youngsters. But if East Coweta does score again and LaGrange doesn't get it within 30 points, then by the fourth quarter, the mercy rule would definitely kick in. And that means the clock keeps running and only stops for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores.
Not a good place to be, but if you want to get your younger players in there.
Grangers return the ball to the 20, 25, 30, almost squirted free to the 35-yard line. It looked like number 21, DeAnthony Rachel, on the return.
A much better job returning the kickoff, running behind the blue jerseys. All the blue jerseys were ahead of him. He hit that blue blob, and all of a sudden out the other side, here he goes.
We're going to look for some really quick short slants and some sideline and maybe some stop and goes in this second half. I think we're going to open it up passing a little bit.
Thrash and Ogletree to the near side. Keenan Akers on the far side. Chronic in the shotgun. And Miles Johnson immediately to his left. Quick out pass to Johnson and just off his fingertips. Just led him just a little too far.
Yeah, he had a linebacker closing in on him that was probably going to hit him for a loss. So it's probably a good thing he did let it go.
It's amazing how you can hear them footsteps.
Yeah.
It looked like a case of alligator arms.
Second down. One receiver to the right side, two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Chronic will give to Johnson to the right side to the 30 and tries to slip a tackle, could not do it, and is going to be driven out of bounds for a loss. Loss of 2.
If he gets his eyes back inside, Michael and Tommy, he's got some running room inside. It's just he's not running to the back of his blockers.
He didn't cut up when he should have. He got to watch for that seam.
Absolutely right.
Officially a loss of 1, so 3rd and 11 for the Grangers, trailing 28-0. Again, two receivers right to the short side, one to the left to the near side. Quick middle screen and incomplete, intended for Trez Delaney, but not quite able to pull it in. That brings up 4th down.
A good call for the screen pass right there, catching East Coweta in a blitz. Just need to get the ball down to the running back to be able to run.
It was setting up pretty well, just didn't execute it.
Waiting for the snap. Good waist-high snap, good kick. And it's going to take a Granger bounce and a Granger roll down to the 30, inside the 30 to about the 29, 28, 27-yard line. And that is where the Indians will set up shop. 10:44 to go in the third quarter. 28-0 Indians back in 30 seconds. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Thank you. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
And while we were gone, East Coweta with a 73-yard touchdown run. Didn't see who that was.
Devontae Brown, number 6.
And the extra point is up. And it's good. 10:28 left to go in the third quarter. It is 35-0 in favor of East Coweta. Back in 30 seconds. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
73 yards, just a run down the left side, gentlemen, and East Coweta has just broken this way open now, 35-0.
He took that inside seam and then cut it on out there and was gone, Cal.
Yeah, that's right. Once he got to the safety, he the safety missed him, and it was all over after that. Just a simple buck sweep to the left side, and Granger's got to find a way to stop it.
So the kickoff, fielded about the 2-yard line to the 5, to the 10, far hash mark 15, 20, to the far sideline thrash, 30, 25, and run out of bounds, called the 26, 27-yard line.
That was Devontae Brown for East Coweta on the long scoring run.
Yep.
All right, just the Granger's going to have to come out and just find a way to move the ball. Everybody do their job.
Two receivers to the right side, one to the left. Chronic in the shotgun. Ogletree in motion, left to right. Quick out past the flat, caught at the 30, and then dragged down about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line, 9-yard gain.
Jamari Thrash on a 5-yard stop route. Quarterback puts it right on the money. Makes a little move. He gets 8 yards out of it.
2nd and 2.
Jamari looked like he tweaked an ankle or something on that, so he's over here trying to walk it off. Maybe have a little cramp going.
Taking a lot of time here. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Chronic takes the snap. Give to Miles. He's got the first down and more. 40. Dragged down around the 44-yard line. Move those chains.
A little handoff up the middle. Maybe a little zone read. Offensive line doing a good job blocking.
1st and 10 Grangers trailing 35-0. Needing a score here to keep from the mercy rule kicking in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Give to Johnson again, trying the right side, trying the left side, going up the middle and going down with a yard loss.
Yeah, nowhere to go that time. Too many white jerseys around. Just got upfield and got what he could, which was -1. He could have
been -4, but he was able to claw back close to the original line.
That's right.
Indeed. 2nd down and 11. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 to the left. Thrash and Ogletree. Rolling out to his left is Chronic. Makes one man miss. Not going to miss the next one miss. Dropped back at the 38-yard line for a 5-yard loss.
That back in pursuit.
Yep. Getting him from the blind side, and
Granger's moving in the wrong direction.
speed kills. We said that last week. We're saying it again this week.
That's
There's
right.
a lot of speed there on off the edge. 3rd and 16. Clock inside of 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Granger's trailing 35-0. Chronic.
Tunnel
back to
screen.
pass. Nice catch by Thrash, but he is dragged down by the shoulder pads about the 42-yard line. Still a long way to go. 4th and about 12.
Little tunnel screen out to the left side. The offensive line bumps and lets the defensive line come through. Jamari coming in from the left side on the slant. Got good yardage. Just couldn't get the first down out of it.
Rosenkrantz, the punter, standing at his own 31. And a fake. And whistles blown, flags thrown.
Illegal procedure. It was a pretty good.
Fake the stew out of me. Chase Sams with the ball, but a false start called. So what happened? Did Sams not snap the ball, or
snapped it back to Chase Sams back there, and somehow or another there was a I couldn't see exactly.
Chase is the snapper.
He snapped it, but he
I didn't see what happened.
I think he bobbled it and ended up having to keep it and just run with it.
So Rosencrantz gets the punt off. And it'll hit at the 35 and take a left turn and go out of bounds there.
Really good job by the punter that time on the high snap. As soon as he got back down on the ground, he had that ball off.
He's got a quick release on that punt, really he does.
Yes, he does.
6:58 to go in the third quarter. East Coweta with the ball at their own 35-yard line. We'll keep it right here as the Indians are coming onto the field as we speak. 35-0.
See, it's going to be important to get a stop on this, not let them get anything real quick.
One receiver to the left side. Reed under center. Fakes the handoff, rolling out to his left, looking for someone to throw it to. Finally unloads it, caught at the 50 to the 40. Tried to cut it inside, but spilled just past the 35-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark it, all the way up to the almost the 30.
That receiver was out here wide to the right side. Quarterback rolls left, and he runs what we call a drag route that goes across the middle. And because of all the time he had to throw, he found the drag route open over the middle.
A deep drag.
Reminds me of what John Wagner used to do that a lot. Hands the ball off across the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. Number 6, Devontae Brown.
Buck sweep to the left side, Michael, and he didn't see anything inside, so he took it outside and got about 5 more yards.
Little DeAnthony Rachel put a hit on him good, and he's a gutsy little player.
Yes, he is. Good hit.
2nd and 3. 2 receivers to the right side. Reed now in the shotgun. Waiting for the snap. Takes it. He's going to keep it himself. Nope, actually he did give it to Brown. He should have kept it himself because Brown is swarmed under by a bunch of Grangers.
DeAndre Pollard just beat his man and got right back in and stopped him.
That's right. LaMarcus Brown and looked like Jonathan Olajibutu in on the play also.
6-yard loss to the Granger 29. 3rd down. Two receivers to the right side. Reed fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right, looking, firing, and caught at the 23-yard line. A diving catch by number 7, Reggie Jones.
That was a out pattern over here to the right side. Because of all the time he had to throw, once again, the receiver was able to come back toward the quarterback.
4th and 3.
We're going to need
for it on a 23-yard line.
And we're going to need some pressure here.
Interesting, the Indians aren't going for a field goal. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Hands it off. Oh, he's got the first down. Down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Move the chains.
Buck sweep to the right side.
Just a big hole there. I could have gotten a few yards out of it myself.
Well, Gavin Hall and it looked like Blake. No, I'm sorry. Marcus Fannin hit. 2 Grangers just ran into each other just then, and
2 receivers to the left side. Reed in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself. Tap dances. Oh, nice ankle tackle there at the 13-yard line.
That is Vondez Taylor.
One of those young sophomores up there making a good and impressive stop.
Gain of 5. Should have been a whole lot more if it weren't for Vondez. Vondez doing a good job of staying home and doing his job. 2nd and 5. 3:41 to go in the third quarter. East Coweta up 35-0. 2 receivers right. Reed under center this time. And he's going to give to the running back straight up the middle to the 5. First down.
Just a simple handoff to the right side. Straight ahead. The East Coweta offensive line just bulling straight ahead.
First and goal. One receiver to the right side. Reed under center. Hands the ball off. Hit hard down to the 2.
You know, Tommy, it looks like we're getting one good play out of every series. We're just giving up two
bad plays.
Two bad plays, yes.
Yeah, we'll make a good, like I was telling Coach, we made one good step forward and 2 backwards too many times that first half, and it look like we're carrying it on this second half.
That looked like Rico Dunning on that tackle and make his statement. Second and goal. Reed under center. Hands the ball off to the right side. Running back's going to step in. Touchdown. Number 6 again. Brown.
Well, this is just power football.
Slicing and dicing.
Yep. East Coweta very impressive on the offensive front.
2:20 to go in the third quarter. 41-0 with the PAT pending. Waiting on the snap. There's the snap, the kick. It's up. It's on its way, and it's good. 42-0 here in the third quarter of play. Back in 30 seconds, this is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
No worries, mate.
9 plays in 65 yards, a 2-yard touchdown run by Devontae Brown, and it is 42-0. Hard to describe.
And once again, Michael, it all comes down to just playing football. We, forget the score and let's just play some football now.
Yep,
that's right. Let's just make some plays and gather our experience and learn, take it forward.
There's the kick, and it's going to be a scrib kick, bounce it around, and Grangers will pick it up at the 20. And then down about the 25-yard line. That ball just bouncing and hopping and skipping and jumping, and the Grangers able to get it.
The Grangers did that years ago when we lacked in the kicking game, not being able to kick it into the end zone. We just kick it along the ground and make it hard to field.
And that may be East Coweta's deal here. I was kind of surprised that on that fourth down they didn't go for the going for the field goal. Maybe they don't have a long kicker. That's why they're squibbing the ball here.
Yeah. Finding a way to get it done.
One receiver to the right side. Looks like Ogletree back out there at quarterback. Hands the ball off to the running back across the left side, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Number 35 for LaGrange, Chris Beasley on the carry.
And this is a case where Diallo's going to get the younger guys some playing time. And one thing we're going to have to watch out for is with these younger guys, they probably are going to make a few more mistakes than the starters did.
Yeah, and But that's the only way they'll learn out there.
Right,
And,
that's right.
He had good speed. The only problem is the other guy had a little bit more speed.
2 receivers left. Ahmad Ogletree in the shotgun, but the whistles are blown before the play is snapped.
Well, we were about to go down on delay of game, and Coach Burks called a timeout before it.
We'll take a 30-second timeout here. 42-0 East Coweta back in 30. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
I do apologize. I said it was Devontae Brown on that last touchdown. It was actually Devontae Ford. As we've got an East Coweta spotter up here and statistician in the booth, formerly occupied by the LaGrange offensive defensive coordinator back in the day, formerly occupied by Cal Hires. But it is 42-0 East Coweta now. Ogletree looks like he kept the ball to the 20-yard line. Yep. And that's no gain.
Granger offense still looking for an identity.
Grangers need the 35-yard line. They're on their own 20. Excuse me, the 19 now to place the ball. And it looks like Chronic is back out there now, third down. Two receivers to the right side. One of them came off the field. 2 right, 2 left. Chronic in the shotgun.
We broke the huddle with 12 players, and I think they're going to get us on a illegal substitution.
Yeah, I said one came off, and that was definitely the case. Mistakes by the youngsters. That'll back them up 5 yards. Try to get some scores for you as we go on. Two receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Chronic firing, caught at the 27-yard line. Hit immediately is Ahmad Ogletree, but able to hang on to the ball.
End of the third quarter.
And that is the end of the fourth quarter. It is East Coweta 42, LaGrange nothing. Back in 1 minute, this is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you've gotten your flu shot, now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Go to the fourth quarter, 42-0 East Coweta. Looking at other scores in Region 5, it is Cartersville extending their lead over Westlake 24-0 in the third quarter. Sandy Creek over Morrow 48-0. That game going to the Mercy Rules. They start the fourth quarter. Last score we had Troop leading Lamar County 21-14 as a halftime score. We'll see if we can get an update on that. And that is all the updates that we have as we speak. We'll try to get some more updates for you as the evening goes on. LaGrange facing 4th down and 8 from their own 27. Rosenkrantz back to punt. Standing at his own 15. There's the punt. Good end-over-end punt. Fair catch called for at the 41-yard line. We will keep it here.
Now, one thing on the last offensive play by the Grangers, East Coweta came with a full house blitz. Grangers pick it up and complete the pass just short of the first down, but that's a sign of improvement that we were able to pick up the full blitz and complete the pass.
Well, we've got to put 2 or 3 of those together. I mean, we'll make a good play. It'll be end of a quarter or be end of the, we're just going to have to string some of those plays together.
That's right, Tommy.
One receiver to the left side. Rolling out to, actually, it was a handoff up to the 35-yard line. That was a very good fake.
Yeah, it's designed off the buck sweep where the fullback just runs straight up the middle, and the quarterback hands it off so fast that the linebackers flowing to the buck sweep don't see it, and by the time they do see it, the fullback's already by them.
2nd down and call it 6. Hands the ball up the middle across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. New quarterback out there. Let me get his number. Number 15, Braden Carey, a sophomore for the Indians.
And Jack Newton on the carry. Rumbles for about 3 yards.
To the 47. 3rd down and 4. One receiver to the right side. Carey under center. Hands the ball off. Actually, no, he's going to keep it himself. But he'll be dropped to the 45. Should have handed it off because the running back who didn't have the ball would have got the first down.
If it's a read, he certainly should have handed it off because he ran through untouched. Makes the pitch on the option. Granger's doing a good job of containing the option.
East Coweta on 4th down looking to punt. Clock is running. Would be running anyway on the running play, but it is the mercy rule. Anytime a team is down 30 points or more, clock keeps running regardless. Only stops for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scores. Their punter standing on the 35-yard line, and a flag thrown, delay a game.
When you get the young ones in here playing, you're going to have some mistakes.
And mistakes by the clock operators because this clock is still running.
It's supposed to stop on penalties, aren't they?
But it's still going. 8:35, 8:34. Waiting for the snap. There it is. There's the kick. High punt. Fair catch at the 25-yard line where LaGrange will set up shop there. 1st and 10 for LaGrange. And we'll keep it right here as they're on the field in a hurry. About 8 minutes to go in the game.
We just need to get a couple of good first downs here and establish something to take away from this game.
Yep.
That's right. That's right, Tommy. Just something that we can identify with, something that we can gain yardage with.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Chronic, quick out pass, caught at the 20, made a man miss. 25, but now gang tackled. They'll push him back. And a late flag coming in. I think that's on LaGrange.
That is a terrible spot.
And Jamari Thrash is slow to get up.
He'd been cramping over here earlier, so hopefully it's just a little bit of a cramp on there.
So while he is down, let's quick take a 30-second break. It is East Coweta 42 and LaGrange nothing. Back in 30 seconds is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
And we're back again here at Callaway Stadium, and I believe it was the late hit that's going to back it up to about the 12-yard line. Didn't see who, didn't get the number of.
Didn't either. All I know is second in about Heard County.
Yep. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Chronic tipped and almost intercepted. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf. It was tipped, almost intercepted by one, almost intercepted by another, and then the ball falls harmlessly to the turf.
That like a hot tater.
And that's number 3, Devontae Ford, who had some touchdowns already and almost had a pick.
And Jalen Wisby tipped it actually 3 times before he finally dropped it.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Chronic in the shotgun. Looking, nobody's there. He's going to try to run it, and maybe not such a good idea. Dropped at the 10. Grangers need the 35-yard line, and they're back at their own 10.
Just the East Coweta defenders back here in the secondary, blanket coverage.
I think we need Chase Sams to just fake that snap and run it.
What do they call that, the fumble rooski, or back in the day of Bobby Bowden? One receiver to the right side, 1 to the left, everybody else into it. Actually, this is a punting situation, actually. I was wondering, Rosenkrantz is out there, and he's not the quarterback.
I think we got too many players on the field.
Illegal substitution once again. These are mental errors that should not be happening now.
Nobody back.
So Rosenkrantz with a little high snap. He gets it down. He gets it off a high punt, not very deep. But he will take a Granger roll across the 30 to the 35-yard line, where LaGrange will set up shop 1st and 10 there. Back in 30 seconds, LaGrange trailing 42-0. We'll be back. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Buck sweep to the right side for maybe a gain of 1. The Granger defense right there.
Rico Dunn and Jadarius Young on the tackle.
Second and a long 9, a short 10. 1 receiver to the right side. This time the buck sweep to the left side to the 25. Hit hard and dropped about the 18-yard line.
Well, this Marcus Fannin is a very impressive player, Tommy. He's all over the field.
He came up and made a good stick on it and pushed it on about the 23-yard line, actually.
My apologies. You were absolutely right.
Johnson, out to the 2 for LaGrange. So first down and 4 from the Rangers, 23-yard line.
So one receiver to the right side, being waved over to be in motion to the left. 2 back set on third down. Waiting for the snap, long snap count, trying to get LaGrange to jump. They don't. Now the handoff, sweep to the left side to the 20, down near the 15-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Granger defensive line just not getting any penetration on that particular play. Once again, Tommy, it's 2 good plays and then 1 bad play, or either 1 good play or 2 bad plays.
That's exactly right. Now they're using about the 3rd quarterback of this series. They've been
number 17, Jonathan Hudson, a sophomore. Hands the ball straight up the middle, across the 15, pushing behind the blocks to about the 11-yard line.
Looked like the ball came loose for just a short minute, but it really didn't.
Jeremiah Holloway with an opportunity to just stick the running back, and he ran through standing straight up, and the running back ran right by him.
Just barely missed him.
Rico down for LaGrange. Pick up a 5-yard, 2nd and 5. Ball's at the 11-yard line.
A minute 44, clock still running with 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Got Jake Goodman in at quarterback, number 10 now for him.
1 receiver to the right side, and the penalty flag as the play clock has gone to 0.
Back to 16-yard line. Will be 2nd and 10.
And the clock's still running with the penalty. Maybe it was agreed on with the coaches. I'm not sure.
I think the off button stuck.
Maybe. I don't see the officials in here. I don't know. Maybe the PA announcer's running the clock. Hands the ball off to the 15th. Swarmed under by about 4 or 5 Grangers there at the 15-yard line.
Led by LaMarcus Brown and
Get
Jadarius
one, maybe
Young.
2 more plays off before this game is over with.
35 seconds left to go. Granger trailing by a score of 42-0. This actually may be the last play, I'll bet you. 1 receiver to the left side. Quarterback's under center. Going to hand the ball off with a buck sweep to the right side, fighting and twisting and turning up to about the 10-yard line.
That should wind it up.
And that should do it.
Buck sweep to the right. Rico Dunn on the tackle.
Your final score, East Coweta and Steve Pardue's homecoming, 42. And LaGrange, nothing. We'll be back after this. Call it a 90-second break. We'll be back with Coach Burke's words. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at Remax Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
And we're back again here at Callaway Stadium. Grangers fall 42-0. Tommy Whitworth is getting close to Coach Burks. And I don't believe... No, he's not going to... Tell you what, Tommy, let me know when you got him. And we'll go ahead and do the second half recap. Bring Tommy up there.
He's up.
He's up?
Yeah, he's up. I don't. Is he talking?
Yeah, he's talking. We can't hear Tommy.
I'm gonna make sure his mic's
Make sure your mic's on, Tommy. He says his mic is on. Well, we're not hearing Tommy.
Not picking him up at all.
Sorry, Tom. We're not picking you up at all. And Coach Burks is going to head on out. Let's take a quick look at the second half recap. Not a whole lot to recap, Cal. It's 28-0. East Coweta with the lead at the half. LaGrange goes 3 and out, punts. First play from scrimmage, East Coweta with a 73-yard touchdown run by Devontae Brown. It's 35-0. LaGrange able to get a first down in the second drive, but having to put the ball away. East Coweta starting at their own 35-yard line. They go the full 65 yards. 9 plays, a 2-yard touchdown run by Devontae Ford. It's 42-0.
Can you hear me now?
And we got you, Tommy. We got you loud and clear, yeah.
Yeah.
What did Coach say anything while you were off?
Having the prayer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell you what, we'll just keep it there until they get done. But Cal, just a quick and painless second half. We saw Jamari Thrash with the cramp, but he was able to walk it off. Unfortunately, for the first half, East Coweta's Goshenauer had to be carried off on an ambulance, probably over to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
We pray for his well-being, but the ego, the mental aspect with these teenagers, that's got to be the hardest pain.
It is, and it's hard. It's hard for a 30-year-old coach to to explain to a 15-year-old kid that this is pride now.
Yeah.
We're playing for pride. It's got everything to do with football, but then again, it's got everything to do with each individual on the team. You take these 2 losses like this, and to try to spin something positive out of it. At least your young boys got to play some, and you just go back to practice Monday. Or go to film review on Sunday, and you learn from your mistakes, and you try to build something positive out of it. I know it's hard to find something positive, but somewhere in there's going to be a silver lining that you can take out of this game.
Now the Grangers have a full week off to get healed back up. The ones who are out with the bumps and bruises and from the surgery with LaPerion Perry, hopefully they'll all be back at 100% against the Central Lions in 2 weeks.
That's right, and part of the silver lining out of this, Mike, was it's not yet region.
Yeah.
We're coming upon the region now. We've taken our lumps the last 2 games, and
I may have an ounce left in this.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Go ahead,
Coach. I got this thing back working. As you aptly said. We're 0-0 in region. Tough love is tough when things are tough, but this team has got some special things going to it. There were some good things out there today, but like I said, every time we took one good step, we took 2 steps backwards. But give me your assessment.
It definitely looks like that. You know, if you don't understand what's going on and what's inside. We played 7 sophomores tonight. 7 sophomores versus a 7A school. I mean, there's no excuses, but that's what we got. Our guys fought.
And the battery dies on the wireless microphone at a great place. Our guys fought, and that is a definitely plus for these Grangers.
That's right, Michael. In the midst of everything going on, you know, what's said in the stands, what's said up here in the box, we really don't know what it's like to be down there on the field. I mean, we don't know the atmosphere down on the field. You know, these boys probably, you know, have a good thing going. It just hasn't come to the surface yet.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, like I said before, when you've got nothing else, you got each other.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna have to build on.
All right, when we come back, we'll go through the scoreboard. Some interesting scores so far here in the tonight, and we'll have those for you when we come up after this 2-minute break. 42-0, East Coweta with the win over LaGrange. Back in 2 minutes. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our star savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium where the Grangers fall 42-0. So we're gonna wrap this up as quick as we can. Let's go ahead and give some scores real quick here. We've got the Troop Tigers leading Lamar County 47-21. The last score we had. That is a fourth quarter score. The Troop Tigers looking to go. What was that 2-2 now? I think, or I'll have to double check on the record. But Troop looking for a big win against Lamar County. Also having the week off next week, and then also getting ready for region play as they host Chapel Hill in 2 weeks. Callaway Cavaliers defeating Columbus last night 28-7. Last score we had for Sandy Creek home against Morrow was a third quarter score, 48-0 Sandy Creek. I don't think Morrow has made a comeback yet. I'd be shocked if that actually happened.
Yeah.
How about this score? Pepperell Dragons, who used to be in LaGrange's region back in 2002, 2003 when they were in there with Cedartown. Last time LaGrange was in there with Cedartown.
Yeah.
Pepperell 16, Cedartown 14, that game in the fourth quarter. That's going to be an interesting one. Let's see. Cartersville leading Westlake 24-0. That was a third quarter score. And Chapel Hill, well, that was a second quarter score. I don't have an update for that one as of yet. Chapel Hill 13-7 over Stars Mill in the second quarter. And then some softball scores in here in the region as well. When we come back, we will wrap up this game and look ahead to in 2 weeks. But first, LaGrange falling to East Coweta 42-0. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, friends. Just like to hear with Kia of LaGrange. Our game plan is set, and our 16 model Kia's got to go to make room for the 17 models that are arriving daily. This means extra savings for you for all our 16 models. Right now, you can take home a 16 Kia Optima LX for as low as $19,900. With prices like this, they won't last long. Hurry to 1217 Lafayette Parkway and let our Star Savings team help you get in the Kia of your dreams. Check us out online at KiaofLaGrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax, tag, and title. Stock number 19112. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Final thoughts on tonight's game and looking ahead to next week. Not much you can say about tonight's game, but next week the Grangers are off. And then region play starts, and that's really where the rubber meets the road. That's where the games count toward the playoffs. A little bit different mindset now for the Grangers in 2 weeks.
That's right, Michael. No one's going to feel sorry for you. You got this off week. It's time to focus on what you've done well. It's time to correct what you've done wrong. Nothing's going to get better until you start making things better. And like I said, nobody's going to feel sorry for you. it's time to get to the drawing board and draw up what you can do and do what you can do.
And as Coach Burke said, everybody's 0-0. Yes, Cartersville is expected to win. Sandy Creek is expected to finish second, but you know what? Yeah, I think Cartersville will win. But if LaGrange is basically in control of their own destiny, you know, it's make the playoffs or don't. The next 6 games will make the difference.
That's right. It's time to focus on your responsibility, and let's get out there and get it done.
Appreciate you, Cal. If you've got a fishing tournament in the morning, I'll go ahead and let you go.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see you in 2 weeks in Carrollton.
All right.
That's going to do it from Callaway Stadium. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, man. I wish we could have got you a better result. Once again, the final score is East Coweta 42, LaGrange nothing. East Coweta improves to 3-0. The Grangers drop to 1-3. Join us in 2 weeks as the Grangers travel to Carrollton to open region play against the Central Lions. Airtime 2 weeks from tonight is 7 o'clock. Granger Football is a production of Eagles Nest Incorporated. Our on-site producer is Jacob Bowles. Studio board operator is Taylor Sears. For my broadcast partners, Cal Hires and Tommy Whitworth, I'm Michael Buchanan saying so long from Callaway Stadium. This has been LaGrange High Granger Football on the Eagles Sports Network.
You've been listening to LaGrange Granger Football, sponsored by Mallory Insurance. Heating.